only coach in NHL history to have the worst power play and worst PK within a calendar year of each other.
It's actually hard to do.
Big story in the NHL this week was in Ottawa, where several Ottawa Senators were caught on camera in an Uber trashing their assistant coach. And this is not good news for the Senators. This is not a good look for a team that's looking to rebuild. And the main problem here, guys, is two veterans, Chris Wideman and Matt Duchene, were the most vocal in that car, trashing their assistant coach. And for a team that's looking to rebuild, this is not a good look.
Do you notice that? Do you notice that when he runs the video, like if you actually do pay attention, he doesn't ever teach you anything. He just commentates what's happening. He's like, here's so-and-so skating on the wall with the puck.
He doesn't say what to do with it.
Well, here's the other thing, too. We don't change anything ever, so why do we even have a meeting? Like, I haven't paid attention in 3 weeks.
The big question is, how do the Ottawa Senators move on from this? And you know what? It's going to sound harsh, but they've got to get rid of Matt Duchene and Chris Wideman. Now, both guys are in the final year of their contract, so chances are they were going to get moved at the deadline. But if you're GM Pierre Dorion, you cannot wait that long. I think the longer these guys are in an Ottawa Senators uniform, the worse it's going to be for those young guys coming up. And when you're the Ottawa Senators, it's all about the young guys right now. This is a team that is rebuilding with youth. They've got an 18-year-old in Brady Tkachuk, and more importantly, they've got a 20-year-old in Thomas Chabot, who, as of Wednesday morning, was leading all defensemen with 20 points in 15 games. If you want to build for the future, you've got to make sure these young guys aren't getting poisoned. The good news is the Ottawa Senators might not be dealing from a position of weakness in terms of trading Matt Duchene. This is a guy that is very coveted around the league. Teams from LA to Philadelphia to even Edmonton are going to be interested in this guy. A, because he's young still, and B, because he can still move and is off to a great start to the season. Let's be honest. Players are going to trash their coach and assistant coach in every market. It happens. Nothing's ever perfect. You know what? Coaches are going to trash their players. What's different here is that it was made public, and now the Ottawa Senators have to go in damage control. That means getting rid of the quote-unquote problem childs in the dressing room. If they do that, maybe this story is only a one-week story rather than a full season story. And after the season that they had last season, where Erik Karlsson and Mike Hoffman were in the news for all the wrong reasons, the Ottawa Senators have to avoid going through the same problem once again. For Post Media News, I'm Michael Trajkos.